Introducing first of all, at a combined weight of 460 pounds, scrumptious pounds they say, every woman's fantasy, and the leading cause of divorce in Warner Robins, Georgia, Shaun Banks and Crew Jones. They are hot like lava!
Well, wrestling fans, welcome to another great episode of Rampage Pro Wrestling. Bill Behrens here in the ring. Ben Masters, Miss Allie off, and Hot Like Lava has been introduced for our opening contest on this week of television.
And introducing their opponents. From Royston, Georgia, 235 pounds, Jacob Ashworth. And his partner from Atlanta, GA, 200 pounds, Tommy Daniels.
Jacob Ashworth, Tommy Daniels coming out to the ring. Ben Masters will be joining me here on commentary in just a couple of minutes. Missing Miss Allie, of course. Our ring announcer off. Dustin Robinson, your referee for this contest. And it sees the return of Hot Like Lava. Crew Jones, Shaun Banks, conspicuous by their absence the last television episode, 2 or 3 or 4. Not sure where they've been. Last we saw them, they were having some difficulty with the Washington Bullets. Have a feeling they haven't forgotten a couple of unfortunate losses.
And we have action on Rampage Pro Wrestling. Great tag team action. It's been a couple of weeks since we've seen Hot Like Lava in action. And although they may have been missing in action, certainly not far from the minds of the fans, these guys leave a lasting impression on their opponents and the fans. And right now we have Jacob Ashworth moving out against Crew Jones lockup, collar and elbow. Test of strength and kind of an even keel there. Jacob Ashworth, no pushover. Crew Jones, a powerhouse himself, sporting a new hairdo today, Bill Behrens.
Less hair. A whole lot less hair. I was telling the fans before we got back here on commentary, last time we saw Hot Like Lava was quite a few weeks ago here on Rampage Television, and I think the last time we saw them was 2 consecutive losses to the Washington Bullets. Been a bit of a thorn in the side of Hot Like Lava, but Hot Like Lava's back. Washington Bullets remain undefeated, and we're going to see them later on in this very program going for those tag team titles held by the Cash Vault.
They are the #1 contenders for those title hip hop takedown. That time maintains the headlock by Jacob Ashworth.
But wow, what a main event. That's going to be it. Newcomer Casey McKnight already with a big victory over former champion Jeremy Vane. He's taking on the returning NWA RPW heavyweight champion Kyle Matthews is back. I tell you, Kyle Matthews has been all over the United States and outside the United States, just returned from Toronto. He's been in Delaware. He's been all over the place, but he's back here in Warner Robins, Georgia at Rampage Pro Wrestling, defending the title this week's main event.
Absolutely. Running bulldog by Ashworth, only a 1 count. Kyle Matthews, a phenom in the ring, and all the fans, not just in Georgia now, but all over the U.S. and in other countries are finding that out.
Well, you know what? I'm wondering if Kyle Matthews has been paying attention to Rampage Television, as you fans, I'm sure, have. Last week on television, we saw the return, I guess, of Jimmy Rave. Not sure it was an authorized return. Dr. Gayton not in the house that particular night. Rave fled the building when security tried to intervene. In fact, I think he stole the BFF car.
Yes. Wonder what he had to do to get that back. But Jimmy Ray, we don't know what his status is for now, but we know he is around here somewhere.
Solid blow by Crew Jones on Tommy Daniels. Tags in his partner Shaun Banks. Hot Like Lava looking impressive as always, Ben Masters.
And they are putting the boost to this young man right now. And Tommy Daniels has come a long way since entering Rampage Pro Wrestling. This youngster, certainly an outstanding wrestler in the ring. Right now taking the brunt of punishment here as Shaun Banks scoops him up, little gyration there, and slams him down, covers him 2 count, hooks the leg and everything, but that shows you the fighting heart of this Tommy Daniels. Now going for a Boston Crab. No, there'll be a slingshot. Takes that throat right under the bottom ring rope, and that steel table does not give.
Looks like I'm detecting a bit of frustration still on the part of the Hot Like Lava team. I have a feeling that they're trying to make a point here upon their return to Rampage Pro Wrestling, and Bet they're hoping that the Bullets are in the back paying a bit of attention on the monitors to what's going on out here and the level of brutality.
I have a feeling they're doing this for the Bullets, trying to send them a message, but certainly they can't be happy with the results of recent matches with the Washington Bullets, because one thing that Crew Jones and Shaun Banks have is a lot of pride.
Well, you know, we say the Bullets are undefeated. In fact, in their last match against the Cash Vault team of Rob Adonis and Bobby Moore, Cash Vault had to go to get disqualified to hang on to the titles in that particular match.
Makes you wonder if they're going to be able to hold on to the title this time when they challenge the Washington Bullets for that tag team title. Scoop up now, slam by Shaun Banks, and quickly covers in lateral press. Hooks the leg, and only a quick count there, not enough, and going to that surfboard with the knee planted right in the back.
Daniels, though, showing tremendous resiliency here. This guy's a lot of fighting heart. Not one of the biggest guys in the building, and when you're a smaller guy in professional wrestling, if you don't have the heart, if you don't have the intestinal fortitude and the endurance, you're not going to survive.
Double sledgehammer handle there to the back, and to tell you what, Shaun Banks is really trying to get this man underneath him, trying to keep him down on the canvas as much as possible, and now into...
Well, that's a camel clutch counter maneuver right there.
Iron Sheik won the WWF title from Bob Backlund using that move.
Very much so. You know, Daniels desperately needs to get over to the fresh man, Jacob Ashworth, the big man on the team. Ashworth been very impressive in matches past. Need to get him in this particular one. But right now they've just been toying with Tommy Daniels, who hasn't had much, if any, opportunity for offense so far this match.
Bolo-like forearm that time by Crew Jones, sends the man down. Snap mare now by Jones. And now Jones is going to fly. Looks like he's climbing up outside the ring. Going up to the top rope. Well, the second ring rope, he is perched. And he's going all the way. He's going to fly off that top rope. Daniels moves out of the way as Crew Jones underestimated the fact that Daniels would still be there. And that's what's called a high-risk maneuver, and that's why it's called that.
And right now an opportunity, though, for Tommy Daniels, but he's a long way from that tag corner, and he's definitely not the fresh man. And he's going to have to go through Crew Jones right here to get there. Crew Jones, a major obstacle, but he ducks through and manages to get the tag.
And then comes the big man himself, Ashworth. Double sledgehammer, that time a clothesline, back elbow by Ashworth. Another running clothesline, and this man's on fire.
Look at the size of this man, Ashworth, as he's in there taking on both of the Hot Like Lava team. But right there, caught off guard by Shaun Banks. Blind drop kick, elbow right there, cover. Here's one, there's two, that's three.
And the winners of the match, Shaun Banks and Crew Jones, Hot Like Lava. Match is over, and you see they are not content with just winning a match. They want to inflict more punishment on this young man. And there's that move off the top rope, that flying elbow made famous by Macho Man Randy Savage. And this Shaun Banks reminds me a lot of Randy Savage in the early days. And the winning team here is Hot Like Lava. And they obviously are on a mission and looking for revenge somewhere down the road with the Bullets.
Very much so. Hot Like Lava back and impressive in their return. Ben, we'll be right back, I guess, after some commercial messages.
Right back.